Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Darwish bin Marlan, and today I'm going to share my assignment for radio and flight tracking. So first of all, this is the hardware that we've used for this assignment. It is an RTL-SDR. SDR stands for Software Defined Radio. So as we can see in the picture, is a low-cost USB device that can be used as a computer-based radio for receiving live radio signals. Basically, these dongles enable us to receive signals, live radio signals especially. Depending on the models, we can either receive higher frequency than the current device we have. Okay, first of all, we need to install a few softwares depending on the project. Okay, first of all, for first project is to detect radio signals. The two softwares needed are Zadig and the SDR Sharp. Zadig is to install the appropriate driver for the dongle, and the SDR Sharp is to run the software is the software needed to run and detect radio signals. And next for the flight tracker project, we need a dumb 1090 software and the virtual radar server to enable us to detect nearby flights. Okay, then we go to results. First of all, the results and the steps needed to run the radio tracking. Okay, to track the radio signals, we need to ensure that the frequency is in the FM broadcast frequency. And then we select WFM over here, and the resources selected is the RTL-SDR USB. And after that, we configure the sources and check all the boxes over here. So after we have done all of that, we can press play over here, and we can adjust the position of our antenna to make sure we have the best signal. We can also change the frequency here to listen to our favorite radio channels. So that's all for tracking radio signals. Thank you. Okay, for the next step is the steps needed and the result obtained in order to detect the nearby flights. So, as I've said before, we need two softwares to detect flights. First is a dumb 1090. Dumb 1090 is a decoder to decode the message received from the flights. And then the virtual radar server, which is a free software enabling us to detect the nearby flight. So first of all, we run the dumb 1090, and then we run the virtual radar server. The dumb 1090 will open a command window that will show the signals that have been decoded from nearby flights. So after we run the virtual radar server, we need to follow these steps. First of all, we select options under the tools tab and go to the wizard option in the top right under the receiver. After that, we selected a software defined radio because we are using the RTL SDR, and then we select the software we are using as a decoder, which is a dumb 1090. And then as we have run the software before, we select yes, then we click finish. After that, we can immediately see the result by clicking on the blue link in the virtual radar server software. So after we've clicked the blue link in the virtual radar server, a new tab will pop up in Chrome that displays the Google Map. So we can see the nearby flights which are running around us, which are traveling around us, and we can click on the flight. So when we click on the flight, we can see the details of the flight, its current altitude, its traveling speed, and the distance between his destination. So we can see, in my experience, we can see this in the picture that the flight is traveling from Germany to Thailand. So to see the reliability of our project, we also compare the results to the 24-hour live flight radar online, and we can see that the results are true. The flight is flying nearby to IIUM in my condition. So for conclusion, I want to say that the RTL-SDR software-defined radio has many usage, and one of them is to detect radio signals and detect nearby flights. I want to give a huge thank you to Professor Ahmad Fazil for giving us the opportunity to do this assignment. Thank you.